Hey folks, welcome back. This is video number 2 in the Facebook ad series where I show you how we're able to do $1.5 million within a 45-day span using this Facebook ad strategy. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel because I'm going to be coming up with more updates inside of this series that's going to allow you to scale your campaigns to the moon and back. Okay, so in this video, I thought it was important to share with you what we do to scale up our campaigns in the beginning phase of our ads. Now, just yesterday, in the video that we shot yesterday, I showed you how to set up the campaign so that you're positioned to scale your campaigns to the moon and back. And what I mean by the moon and back, I'm not talking about scaling your campaigns to the point where you're making 1,000 a day or 2,000 a day. I'm talking about setting up your foundation to the point where you can scale to 20K, 40K, 50K, 60K days in the side of this series. I know, just like you, when I started up campaigns, I was struggling to scale up the campaigns and hit the numbers I was looking to hit because my conversion costs would go up significantly to the point where I wasn't making any profit at all. And you're probably experiencing this with your own campaigns where you set up the campaigns, it's doing well the first day, and you're like, man, I'm gonna scale this thing to the moon. And when you go to scale the campaign, you wake up the next day, you wait throughout the day, and the sales are just not picking up. Or even worse, the sales won't come in at all, right? You made 4 sales yesterday, but today 0 sales in your campaigns. And the way that we get behind that and actually make more sales with our campaigns and make sure we're scaling the proper way is setting up the campaign foundation the proper way that we did in the first video, and a compilation of what we're going to be doing inside of this training video today. So what I want you guys to do is make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss any updates in this series, as I'm going to continue to drop these knowledge bombs on you guys throughout this entire series. Now, I have no idea how long this series is going to go, so maybe 5, 6 videos in, I don't know. But I'm going to continue to make these Facebook ad videos for you so you understand exactly what you need to do step by step so that you don't get stuck in the process, or if you do get stuck in the process, you'll correct your mistakes a lot faster and you'll save you a lot of money in the long run. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hop on over to my computer, where I'm going to share with you the first initial scale-up phase of your campaigns. Alright, so hopefully you've got to the point where you're able to scale your campaigns, or you're looking to scale your campaigns, and you've landed on this video specifically to scale your campaigns. There's a few things that I like to go over or to see before I actually start scaling my campaigns, because there's nothing like scaling a campaign that has no profit at all, or scaling a campaign that you know just by looking at the numbers and the analytics that's gonna result in losing money on your campaign. So with that being said, folks, this is a series. Go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also give this video a thumbs up if you get any value out of what I'm covering inside of this video. And so also, if you have any questions whatsoever, I don't bite. Go ahead and comment down below, no matter if it's negative, positive, whatever. I would like to help you guys get the best value out of these trainings, and your questions or your comments help me to improve or get those questions answered in the next video inside of this series. So with that being said, I'm going to hop on over into the training. This is phase 1 scaling your winning campaigns. Okay, there's several levels of scaling. This is just the simplest method and the first step that I take to scale my campaigns, just to see where things could head, see the future of these campaigns, and also see if I'm able to make or project the amount of money that I want to make with that campaign. Okay, this literally determines whether you're going to scale this campaigns to the moon and back, and if this product will hold weight when it's in terms of scaling. So going and stepping into what is a winning ad set, okay, and these are the rules, and I only scale if I see these rules. Okay, if I don't see these rules, I do not scale the campaign. I typically go back and make some edits to my campaigns and relaunch new campaigns to see if I can find ad sets that will perform the way I need them to in order for me to make the adjustments that I'm going to be adjusting in the scaling phase. So first things first is you have to have 3x ROAS or better. ROAS is 3 times return on investment, okay, or ad spend. Okay, it's not ROI. ROI is different than ROAS. Okay, I'm only specifically saying if I spent $1, then I want to see $3 made, or if I spent $3, I want to see $9 made. Okay, if that makes sense. All right. So next thing is it's been 24 hours or more. So I want to make sure that my campaigns have been running for 24 hours or more before I start to scale and or testing more with scaling my campaigns. And the only reason that in this phase of scaling these campaigns so quickly is that we're trying to buy as much data as possible, because in the next series of videos, I'm going to be sharing with you how to trim the fat on those campaigns. Okay, because there's a lot of, you're running campaigns to, different placements, age groups, sex, whatever it is. You can actually eliminate those and relaunch better campaigns based on your data. So by scaling up your campaigns right now, it's going to allow you to see clearly what is winning and what is not, what ad copies are winning, so on and so forth. So that's what I do, and that's why I scale up so quickly on the first 24 hours. And I try to do it as smart as possible by using these rules so that I don't lose too much money inside of scaling, or I break even, or even better, I'll start making profit right away within the first 24 hours. So you obviously need to be in profit. That's one of the things that you need to see when you're scaling your campaigns, is that you're obviously in profit. Okay, and then typically if you see 3x ROAS on your campaigns, then you're typically going to see profit in your campaign. But always go back and check, because you never know. Going and checking, the cost of your goods, the cost of your ad spend, and then obviously you'll come up with the profits that lie in the middle. So next thing is your audience size is 2 million or better. If you're scaling campaigns, it's going to be hard for you to get to the next phase of scaling if your campaigns are 200,000 or 500,000 audience size or 1 million audience size. You're typically going to be staying at the ad budget in order to keep the profit that you're looking for. And this is where a lot of people make mistakes, is they start to scale their campaigns with small audiences, and they don't understand why they are not getting the ROI that they were getting before they started to scale their campaigns. So look for these things. In the first video, I talked about making sure that your audience size is as big as possible. I started off with a brand new pixel, brand new ad account with 26 million audience size, and my ads are performing. And like I said before, the reason why it's performing is because good funnel, good ad copy, great testing, great campaign foundation setup is all important for a winning campaign. And also, more importantly, the most important part is making sure that your product is a mass appeal product, something that appeals to a crowd of people, a large audience, a large broad audience of people. And that's why we test the way that we test, because we're specifically looking to scale to 20K, 30K, 40K days with these campaigns. So scaling winning ad sets. Okay, this is the formula that I use every single time that I start up a new campaign and I'm looking to scale within the first 24 hours. You're going to duplicate your winning ad set or ad sets in each campaign one time. Okay, don't go and duplicate it 5, 6, 7 times. Just duplicate it one time within that campaign. Okay, so you're going to set the budget of the duplicate campaign to $100. The lowest I would go is $75, but I typically like to go to $100, because if the campaign is profitable, or the ad set is profitable at $100, then it's more than likely going to be profitable when we move to the next phase of scaling these campaigns. So you're looking to set that budget again of the new duplicate campaign or duplicate ad set to $100. Okay. the new duplicate ad set. So if you have an ad set right within that campaign, and as you're following on the first video of this series, you know that we only have one ad set and 4 ads within a campaign. So by duplicating that ad set within that campaign, you're going to have only 2 campaigns or 2 ad sets within that campaign. And the new duplicate ad set that you're scaling, you're going to change the budget to $100. Because if you're duplicating this ad set that we set up is only at $25 a day. So you're going to have to change the budget. And that's the only thing that you're going to change within that duplicate ad set is changing the budget to $100. Okay? And that's it as far as duplicating. Next thing is you're going to want to schedule the new duplicate ad set to launch at 7 a.m. or if it's in the US, okay, if it's a US only campaign, launch it at 7 a.m. Or if it's a worldwide campaign, you're going to launch it at midnight. And also like top tier countries, like we said again, US, UK, Canada, Australia, we're going to launch those campaigns also at midnight. Okay, so that's literally the what I do. But the thing is, like a lot of people make mistakes and go back and start touching the winning ad set, and you should not touch the winning ad set at all. Okay, don't touch the winning ad set. Don't try to increase the budget. Don't mess with it at all. Okay, don't touch the original winning ad set. Okay, leave it running. Launch the new campaigns using our formula in video 1 of this series with a new broad interest. So you're gonna go out there and you're gonna find another set of like just one broad interest again, or a couple broad interests. And you're gonna set up new campaigns just to test to see, you know, if other broad interests that are obviously congruent with your product are going to perform better, or it's going to allow you to tap into another pool of audience that will allow you to scale a little bit harder with your campaigns. So launch your new campaigns with your with our formula in video number 1, and make sure that you have 1 campaign, 1 ad set, and 4 ads. Okay. Now these ads, the ad copy can be exactly the same as you did, you know, you put down when you set up these new campaigns over here. Or if you found 1 ad copy that's dominating over the other, you can set up this new campaign with the new ads and have all of the ads with the same ad copy that's working, but you have to make sure that you start off with 4 ads, okay, 4 ad level or ads, okay, at the ad level, okay. And the reason why I said that you need to do that is because even though it's 1 campaign, 1 ad set, when you have 4 ads within that campaign, Facebook's going to see which one of those is going to get the best placement. If you only have 1 ad, you're kind of hoping and praying that that 1 ad is going to take off and get the best placement. When you have 4, Facebook has 4 ads they can choose from in order to give you the best placement and give you the best conversion rates for your particular campaign. So that's why that's why I always set up my campaigns this way. But the next thing is, folks, some of you have been running ads for 24 hours using this formula. So at this particular point, it is time to start killing non-performing ads. Okay, so in 24 hours, kill all ads at the ad level that aren't getting any sales. Okay, and I'm specifically put this in bold because people make mistakes and they kill the whole ad set. Okay, kill the ads at the ad level that aren't getting sales. Remember, you have 4 ads in each campaign. Kill the ones that aren't getting any reach, any sales within that first 24 hours. If none of them made any sales, it's time for you to go back and hit the drawing board once again with that campaign. Okay, now you could sit there and let it run for a while, but in my experience from running campaigns for a while and also saving a lot of money in the process of not chasing products that don't yield the results I'm looking for, I typically go back and I launch a new campaign with a new interest to see if that'll do better than the campaign previously. So don't go and chase the money. Go ahead and make sure that you're looking at the numbers. Don't make any emotional decisions and thinking that, oh man, this product has this campaign has several add to carts, but I feel like it's gonna win. Don't be that person, because you're gonna lose a lot of money in the process by doing that. I've done it several times before, and my students have done the same thing as well in going through the process. So next thing is, let your duplicate ads run for 48 hours before killing. However, if no sales in 24 hours on the entire ad set, then kill that ad set. Okay, so if you're running a campaign, obviously you found the winning ad set. You found the winning campaign and ad set, and you duplicated it. You changed the budget to $100, and in 24 hours, that duplicate ad set didn't make any sales at all. I would kill that ad set. Maybe relaunch it for again at 7 a.m. for US, or at 12 midnight for the worldwide traffic, and then from there change the budget to $75 and see what happens over the next 24 hours. But don't let it sit. If you duplicated the ad, don't let it sit and run for 48 hours if it had no sales in 24 hours. Now, in 24 hours, it may not be profitable, and that's okay for the first 24 hours. But when you let it run for 48 hours and at that point it's still not profitable, then something's wrong. You need to change the budget, go down to $75. You can keep on going down the ladder to see how it works. But typically it doesn't start. It doesn't start optimizing like after 48 hours. It's gonna do the best it can do with the way that we set up these campaigns. Always look at your ads performance for the past 3 days to see if the ads are still in profit. If it is, let it run. If it's not, lower the budget by $25 and monitor it over the next 24 hours. So if you're running these ads, and let's say in 48 hours, this applies to the campaigns that you have at $25, and also the duplicates that you ran that are running at $100 or $75 a day. If you let it run and it's been 3 days and you go and check your data and you notice that an ad set is not profitable, then you can reduce that budget by $25 and see what happens over the next 24 hours. Literally, that's helped me save a lot of money by monitoring these campaigns. And this is not something that you could just let sit and forget. Okay, you've got to look at these ads every single day, look at the stats, and make decisions based off of the data. Don't make decisions based off your emotions. Okay, so a lot of people get that wrong, but I feel like if you guys follow this, you guys will be some freaking Facebook juggernauts. And you're going to be killing it out here with these Facebook ads if you follow these steps. So in the next series of these Facebook ads, you're following along, you're going to see me go over another scaling technique, which is like phase number 2. And then also, I'm going to go even further, go step number 4, step number 5 of this series. And it's really going to help you to scale your campaigns to the moon. Okay, we're really looking to spend $5,000 a day, $10,000 a day at some point. I'm not saying out the gates, but at some point, using this ladder that I'm giving you will allow you to get to that point, so you can scale comfortably without worrying about losing a bunch of money, because your confidence is going to come from the data you're getting from running these ads. Okay, so with all that being said, folks, again, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you